Pretty reasonable line. I was kind of surprised when I surgical and saw you had a force of will. I don't really think that you can like play force of will in the post-board games. I like, but how many blue cards did you bring in though? You like bring all your blue cards in? Like I can't ever be right. You're like the game is like really based on Wait, did Lord Beerus just play a flooded strand? What the heck? What? I don't understand. I mean, we drew like really good, so. I played Bizarre, but Beerus played Flooded Strand. You can't make this up. I'm like pretty okay with this getting forced, by the way. I think that's perfectly fine for us. We still have a clock of 5 and a disruptive spell. I'm pretty okay with them forcing Hollow one. Pitched in our set, for anyone wondering. Stupid draw step. Has a natural strip mine. That would be pretty good if we didn't just already have another Bizarre. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to hold. Nah. Yeah. If I stream it, it'll go on YouTube, so you'll be able to see the other side. Oh, no, I forgot to play the Hollow one. Alright, well, it happens, chat. I forgot to put Lethal in play. My bad. Messing up a lot tonight on stream. I don't know why. It's okay. Now we can trigger a Vengevine, so really we were just prepared the whole time. In you go, Root Wallace. I did not find my Gaia's Cradle. Sad day. Now I do have to counter Force, probably. Maybe not. I like the Cradle's main a lot. The Cradle's main have been very good. I need to order food soon though, so I need to play faster before food closes. Wow, they had days. Wow, do I counter this? No, I can't counter this. I don't think so. I need to be able to negate like lightning bolt or something here, like misdirect lightning bolt or something. Time walk I don't care about though. Riftstone like looked okay that game, even with my misclick, but I don't really think Riftstone is that good. I want to exile this so they don't get to cast 2 Preordains. Maybe they're still going to cast 2 Preordains. Oh, 4 color. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. This deck is really lit. Like, playing against these fair blue decks is just like, so you just look at this Bazaar, like, what? That opponent strip mine Bazaar, my Bazaar this game too, and just like no chance for them to ever win. They also countered both hollow ones. No chance. All right, do we play Surgical at all instead of Chalice? I don't know. That could be reasonable on the draw. That might not be worthwhile. I typically don't board at all for these blue decks, but I think maybe Chalice on the draw for Surgical is fine. It's possible like we don't need all these Vigors, but it's hard to tell what hate they're gonna bring in. I mean, it's really hard for us to cast Chalice on one. Like, you're definitely underestimating how hard it is to cast Chalice on one. I guess we should have brought in Petrified Fields if they're the Svaka deck. Shit, we should have brought in Petrified Fields. I was thinking. I just saw like opponent had 3 different kinds of Underground Seas and forgot that they can actually still cast Petrifying Field. Or still cast Wastelands. Not cast Wastelands, just play Wastelands. I actually think this hand might be keepable. I'm gonna really bad because it's really bad against Deathray Shaman actually. So I guess it's not keepable. Alright, I think we're gonna lose. You definitely keep when you're at 4 within a Once Upon a Time here. I'm just gonna bottom this. I'm gonna bottom this, and this, and just try to hit my Bazaar. I don't know why I did that. Really dumb. I kind of want to be able to play around Flusterstorm was the thinking, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's not actually what I want to be doing. I'm gonna actually start by Wastelanding, I think. My idea was I want to play around Flusterstorm. Whether that's correct or not, I'm not actually sure. It also plays around Force of Negation, but opponent should not keep in Force of Negation in this matchup. It plays around Daze, Fluster, Spell Pierce, so I think it might be right, actually. That's kind of crazy. The opponent hit a fetch land, which is a little rough. They probably had a fetch land if they're going to end step Brainstorm in response. Yeah, but like we said, opponent should not have Force of Negation in their deck. The cards we actually want to play around are Fluster, Spell Pierce, and Daze. All right, we have to start going in, or else we're not going to be doing anything. Looking for like a blue. Interesting. I'm gonna pitch only one of the Vengevines. We do have the ability to play second Bazaar through a Wasteland now, which is pretty nice. This is Dreadhorde Arcanist. Fortunate we don't have a Force of Will. Dreadhorde's really good here, and we can't kill Dreadhordes ever. Not ideal. I don't really like want any of these counters. Like, I really want to just get my Vengevine going, but I don't want to play a Bazaar, and I don't want to activate a Bazaar. But if the problem is I think they could easily be sandbagging a Wasteland. So maybe it's just like just pitch these 2 traps and like maybe we could get a trap next turn. So maybe I don't think I like play Bazaar because I do want them to wasteland me if they have it. It's kind of weird. I think like we're dead, unfortunately. We mulliganed a bit too hard and didn't really hit the prerequisites that we would need to win this game. Like, we really needed to be able to, like, bring the 2 Vengevines back, right? I'm not sure. I almost, like, regret not keeping 6 with the Once Upon a Time and the double Wasteland. It's very clear opponent is not on any basics, right? We definitely were supposed to bring in our Petrified Fields, but I think it's fine because we weren't like, we were just not winning this game on this much mulliganing. Maybe we're just supposed to take out Vigor and bring in Fields because there's like very little things we're going to be able to Vigor here. 3, 4, like we're going to lose it. I'm going to concede this game very shortly. Like, opponent can't bring in Cage because they're, oh my, because they're playing Dreadhorde. So, like, and they don't have Rest in Peace. So what we're really hitting is, like, a possible ley line. But it's, like, way less likely that they have a, it's way more likely they have, like, Surgicals than ley lines, right? Maybe I'll just order delivery instead and keep streaming. I'm very against delivery. But maybe that's what we should do. I can go pick it up real quick. I'll probably just like lose half of you. Right down the street. To not be in a match though. It's kind of hard to time. Oh my god. That's not the point! I don't want someone traveling to my house. I don't actually think I can win here. I'm just gonna activate this Bazaar and concede. Alright, cool. Alright, let's try again. So we're gonna be game 3 on the play. I'd like some Petrifying Fields. I think it's possible that we want Chalice, but I don't, I guess we're gonna bring out these Vigors. So maybe we want to bring back Chalice instead of the Surgical. Do that. I definitely think I haven't been boarding out Vigor enough. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I did plan on... I was thinking about not streaming the prelim if it fired, just because it's really late when I have to wake up at like 4 or 5 to go to work. Hopefully, I'll be ahead on time on Friday, so that way I can stream the prelim on Friday. That would be dope. But that would require me getting in at like 4. Yeah, it could happen. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but it seems like highly unlikely. We'll have to see. What was that? Oh my god, I just said, I appreciate the 300 bits. Dude, how many accounts do you have? I feel like you have like 5 burner accounts. It's really funny. Sure. I guess the overlay actually does work now. I don't know where I would put that overlay. Really don't have room for it. Someone like show me like this overlay. But I know it like previously in the past didn't work. I just don't know where I would ever fit this in. You squeezed it in instead of double it, maybe? I don't know. I don't really play Pokemon, no. Alright, on the play. Versus Beerus. Outer. Keep. That's not a great Bizarre keep, but I'm pretty sure you just keep every Bizarre hand. Password managers are OP. Alright, well, we have a Bizarre, and we've gotten rid of some of the excess to have a bunch of blue cards. Hopefully we just get Wastelanded, I guess. Thanks. I'm gonna get some spicy basil fried rice. You're a jerk. Why are you gonna look at my hand like that? That's cheating. That's cheating. Hate it. Hate it. Cheating. I'll order at the start after we lose this game. And then hopefully it'll be done. I'll go pick it up and run back. And then for the 50 people who remain, play another league. Yeah. Hormods Crypt, huh? Straight into Mind Break Trap. Fuck it, YOLO. Seems kind of free. Ah, this is why. A lot of hate. I guess I don't really care. But they know about this. They can basically play around it in any capacity. If they have Ancestral or something, they can just play it on my turn anyways. But we do lose a bunch of cards in our hand to possibly use as Bizarre activations. But we can just double Bizarre and go ham if we just make sure they have no graveyard hate. So fuck it. I don't know if this is right, by the way, chat. I have no idea if this is right. We need to do some learning. We about to do some learning. Interesting. We activate. Do we keep a misdirection? Probably not. Maybe we do. Maybe we just get rid of Wasteland, Misdirection, Wasteland, Misdirection, Memnite. Play a second Bizarre and just go ham on Bizarring. Maybe a Tinker would help. Possible. I feel like we're going so far in and we shouldn't. But I don't know, maybe that's fine. I feel like maybe I'm going too hard, but I don't know. Let's see what opponent does, I guess. Like, if they just play Narset here, we look pretty silly. Dak Faden is not the biggest deal, though it's stealing a hollow one is annoying. Like, I think my plan is, like, activate Bizarre, end step, upkeep, activate Bizarre, and, like, try to find some squeeze. And some Vengevines. I have 2 Vengevines in my yard. I've countered 2 of my opponents. I've countered 2 of my opponents' hate cards. But the opponent has an active Dak Fade in, so I assume we're just gonna get really run over, right? Like, opponent activates Dak Fade in, finds Ancestral Recall, casts Ancestral Recall, finds Treasure Cruise, casts Treasure Cruise, casts Time Walk, plays a land, Mystic Sanctuaries, their Time Walk, gushes their Time Walk, and we lose, right? Probably. Say it ain't so. I think it's pretty likely, Cho. I think it's pretty likely. That's how people have always played against me when they play Dak Baden, so I don't know. Alright. Oh, Ponder. That's like Ancestral Recall. Pretty much the same. Time Walk? Or is it Cruise? Or is it Dig? Time to find out. I guess they could always just find another hate piece and we lose. Not much I can do about that, right? So here's your Cruise. I'm pretty close so far. I'm pretty close so far. Oop, looks like they might not have the Time Walk. Thanks, Alex. Alright, so we draw, and we feel like we just activate. Hope we hit Root Walla and Hollow One. Do we just like Wasteland their Underground Sea and do an end of turn Bazaar activation? Or is there like an actual chance that we bring back these Vengevines? I don't actually think there's a reasonable shot of us bringing back Vengevines here, so I think we just want to just do... Well, I guess we should try, right? Because we're going to do this at end step anyways, so maybe we'll just hit 2 Root Wallas. Alright, we didn't hit 2 Root Wallas. I'm just going to hit this so they can't do a Sanctuary thing on us. I think we're just like still like 2 turns out from ever getting these Vengevines because we hit 0 squeeze. So like there's pretty much no chance that we're gonna win this game. Opponent's just gonna card advantage us out of the game, right? Because all we did was card disadvantage and we never hit anything that gave us card advantage. I mean, I guess we just don't have the cards that we need, right? I'm not really sure I would have like sequenced differently. I guess I could have like not countered their 2 graveyard hate spells. I could have not countered their 2 graveyard hate spells and then like I still would never have gotten, like, I have no Hollow Ones, no Root Wallas. I just have nothing. I just don't have anything. I don't really know what I was supposed to do differently here. I feel like I just drew really badly. I think I'm just gonna concede. I don't really see a way we win this game from this situation. Like, they have their own Bazaar. Yeah, I don't think this is like interesting to play out, so I'm not going to. I don't really think I made huge mistakes there. I just don't think I had the, like, I need a hollow one. Well, I guess if I get a hollow one, I guess it gets stack faded. I'm not really sure what I did wrong there. It's possible I could have played it slower, right? If I just choose not to counter their 2 graveyard hate spells, then where does that lead us? We just like are still eking card disadvantage from our Bazaar, right? Spicy fried rice, crispy chicken, no carrots, please. Still don't know why they put carrots in it. I mean, we played the mirror, and we played against the guy who double peacekeepered us. And then I don't really know what happened versus Beerus. We just like didn't really have cards that did anything. Yeah. Like, we ran over this blue deck, and then we had a good game versus Eldrazi, and then we were on the draw and had a rough time. And then we were on the play, and it was really close. We like made the correct plays. We drew all the way down. Like, our last like 5 cards were all the cards we needed. We made all the correct plays, but then opponent just had a second Peacekeeper. Like, I don't really, this one was like, I mean, this one could have flip-flopped at any point, right? If at any point in this game opponent had drawn a Reality Smasher, we would have died. So like, it happens, but we just like didn't find our squeeze. They were all on the bottom. And then against Alex, we just could never win our game 1. Game 2, I think we were pretty lucky to win as well. And then I made a misplay and I kept a bad hand in game 3. And then here we like had a hand the opponent couldn't beat. And then we just couldn't really seem to get anything going in these 2 games. This one we mulliganed to oblivion. This one we just like, I don't know. Maybe we were not supposed to do something. It's possible, Canister. I can't imagine you would, because Reality Smasher blocks everything in my deck, right? You 5-0'd your first league? Jeez. Much more powerful wizard than I am. Congratulations. Look at that right there. You just did 3 minutes ago. Congrats.